13 First Alert forecaster Allie Potter joins us live outside on the 13 News Plaza. Little by little, the heat will increase this week. Allie, what are you tracking this afternoon?
Well, I'm tracking some cooler temperatures, light breeze, so enjoy the coolest day of the week. Right now, 95 degrees in Tucson. Those wind speeds are on the calmer side for the Tucson area. Humidity levels are low, but rain chances are definitely possible. 90 for Benson right now, 97 in San Manuel. We're reaching the 80s at this moment in Bisbee, 86 in Nogales, 91 for Safford, 97 in Marana, 94 if you're hanging out in Sells. It is a one dilly bar day today because those temperatures are remaining at just 100 degrees, believe it or not. By 1 o'clock, 98 degrees. By 3 o'clock, triple digits on the board, 99 by 5 o'clock this evening. Notice we are tracking a slight chance for rain. Not so much the case right now. A little moisture, though, if you're east of the Pierce area. But later on this afternoon, we're going to see about a 20% chance for those storms to start to pop up, though. A better chance, though, if you're hanging out in Cochise County or Santa Cruz County today. The heat is on. I am tracking 3 more first alert weather days. I'll tell you how hot we're going to get up next, Rebecca.
It's not too bad right now.
Exactly. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yes, we will. Thank you, Allie. And as Hurricane Erin strengthens, we'll continue to track it. Plus, the heat building in southern Arizona midweek. 13 First Alert forecaster Allie Potter joins us with all those details.
So, Rebecca, today we are tracking cooler temperatures. We do have a chance for rain, especially for tomorrow. But the big talk of the town will be the heat that is once again returning. And that is why a heat watch has been issued. Now, this will go into effect Wednesday morning starting at 10 o'clock, and it will expire Friday evening at 8 o'clock. So if you're watching right now and you live in these areas in red, you are under this extreme heat watch. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it does get upgraded to an extreme heat warning. If that does happen, we'll be the first to alert you. Take a look at these highs, though. Keep in mind our normal is still 99 degrees for this time of the year. Now, triple digits, though, on the board for today, 102 by Tuesday, 105 by Wednesday, 106 on your Thursday, 106 by Friday, and that's why that extreme heat warning will be in effect. 95 degrees, though, right now in Tucson, 86 for Sierra Vista, Nogales, 87. Marana, triple digits for you on the board at this moment, 91 for Safford. So not too bad right now, folks. Again, the coolest day of the week will be today. Look at this hour by hour for you. By 1 o'clock, 98, 99 by 2. Triple digits on the board by 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. 99 by 5, 98 by 6, 96 by 7 o'clock, 94 by 8 o'clock this evening. You might see a little breeze here and there around the teens, though, for the Tucson area. Stronger wind speeds, though, as we get closer to the heat dome that we will be tracking. All is calm and clear here, though, with our 13 First Alert radar. We're not tracking any type of storms whatsoever. We have the slight chance for rain, though, here in town later on this afternoon. West of Sierra Vista and south of Green Valley. And then again, that moisture starting to make its way into town, mostly the Safford region this evening, but then it'll move off to the west. So we're talking the San Manuel region and slowly but surely across Tucson. Now, the best chance for those storms, though, will be for tomorrow. Here's the midday time frame. Isolated storms will definitely be possible, though. We have a better chance again for tomorrow. That 7-day forecast includes triple digits really across the rest of our 7-day. 40% chance by Tuesday, 30 by Wednesday. So we're trading out those rain chances and bringing the heat. I'm the bearer of bad news, but you know, hey, we want to be the first to alert you on this. So in the meantime, enjoy the temperatures today. Triple digits, so 1 degree above our normal. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
It's just going to get worse later on this week.
Hope the rain cools us off.
I agree, yes.
Thanks, Allie. Coming up, from food, apparel, even back to school items, a look at how tariffs are stretching people's budgets. We'll have tips on how to bargain and save.
Enjoy the coolest day of the week. Triple digits. The chance for rain does increase a little bit for tomorrow. 40% chance. First alert weather days we will have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday due to the heat.
We're keeping you busy.
Absolutely. Bring it on.
We're keeping our eyes on Hurricane Erin. The Category 4 storm lashed the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico overnight. The storm isn't expected to hit the U.S. mainland, but its effects will be felt along shorelines up and down the East Coast, creating dangerous rip currents. All right, let's bring in 13 First Alert forecaster Allie Potter. She joins us outside on the 13 News Plaza. Now over here to the west, we want even just a little rain.
I know, any rain would be so nice, Valerie. We have a very slight chance for rain overnight, a better chance tomorrow during the daytime, and this is all before this big heat wave that's going to be rolling through southern Arizona. We'll chat about that in a second, but first checking in with our temperatures. Triple digits, only 100 degrees. I think we can handle this, folks, huh? Triple digits for you in Safford, 99 for our friends in San Manuel, 85 for Bisbee, 89 Nogales, 102 in Marana, 101 for Casa Grande, 107 if you are hanging out in Phoenix. Your 13 First Alert radar is dry for the most part. However, we're picking up a little bit of that lightning and some showers there in Douglas. Again, later on this evening, can't rule it out completely. Safford around 6 o'clock and even near the Benson area, parts of Douglas. Tucson only has a 10% chance for storms, though. This evening, temp-wise in the upper 70s. A big heat wave is on the way and an extreme heat warning. I'll tell you how hot we're going to get up next. Val.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
The Arizona, let's bring in 13 First Alert forecaster Allie Potter. I have a dream, Allie, that we get more monsoon storms.
We don't want to do nightmares, right? Which means no storms.
It's been a nightmare of no storms, yes.
Well, for some people who are not a fan of the heat, it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to tell you that because we have an extreme heat warning that's going to go into effect Wednesday morning. It's going to continue through Friday at 8 o'clock. So if you're watching right now and you live in these areas in pink, you will be under this heat warning again starting on Wednesday. This includes San Manuel, the Safford region, Benson, Sierra Vista, Nogales, Green Valley, Tucson, Cells, all the way west to Ajo and Santa Rosa. However, if you're in the Douglas region, parts of Elfrida and Bowie, you will be in the clear. Of course, still warming up though. Just some reminders because, folks, we are talking extreme heat. Plan accordingly. Know your limits. Go ahead, do that jog earlier in the morning, later on at night. Again, this is between Wednesday and into Friday. Drink plenty of water. Make sure to check on others. Make sure other folks, maybe your neighbors, are keeping hydrated and their ACs are working properly. Most importantly, look before you lock. Make sure your pets and kids are not inside the vehicle as you go inside your house. Take a look at these temperatures, okay? Triple digits for today, 102 by tomorrow, jumping up to 104 by Wednesday, 105 on Thursday, 104 by Friday. Our normal is still 99 degrees for this time of the year. Some folks are already feeling the heat compared to yesterday. 1 or 5 degrees warmer now than we were just 24 hours ago in Tucson, 21 degrees warmer for Nogales, 9 in Sierra Vista, 6 for Bisbee, 3 in Wilcox, 2 for Bowie, 4 in San Manuel, 2 in Marana, 8 for Sassabee. A live look here from the Tucson mountains where we're only 100 degrees in Tucson. We'll take it, right? Those wind speeds have calmed down a little bit since I saw you at noon. 92 degrees in Sierra Vista right now, 93 in Nogales, 103 in Marana, 97 for Safford, Douglas, cooling down right now in the 70s due to some storms that you're picking up right now. Our radar is clear and dry for Tucson. However, Douglas, let's chat for a second. You're seeing a little bit of that lightning though, that storm cell starting to move on through to the north. And we do have a chance for storms, a 10% chance though for Tucson later on this evening. Really just hanging out for the Safford region and parts of Cochise County. But the best chance for those storms will be tomorrow. Here's around 3 o'clock. Notice though, staying with more of the Cochise County side. side, but moving off to the west later on in the evening. Chance for rain, 20 today, 30 by Tuesday, 30 on Wednesday, none on Thursday, picking up a little bit though by Friday. That 7-day forecast includes the heat, which we have put on those first alert weather days due to the heat, that extreme heat warning that will be into effect. Cooler temperatures a week from now, I guess. But hey, 105, we can take it, but it definitely is on the warm side for August.
Yeah, you know, I took a week off and I stayed at home, and I was so hoping that I could watch a storm, you know, just be sitting and watch it. Nothing, nada.
I know.
It was like,
And I feel like you sleep better when there's storms.
Yes.
I love going to bed when it's storms. I know.
I don't get a chance, you know, to see this, and because they're so spectacular sometimes when they're not doing any damage.
Sunsets.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful.
So anyway, I missed that.
I'm sorry. See, you should have just stayed here and
I
worked
should
with me.
have. I should have.
That's what you get.
Let's go back to 13 First Alert forecaster Allie Potter. She joins us outside on the 13 News Plaza. And yeah, you know, anytime that we can see the temperatures just above the triple digits, it's not bad this time of year.
It's really not. And we are bracing for extreme heat. And you're going to see the temperatures and you're going to be like, what? We could conquer that. But it is definitely extreme heat for the month of August. We'll talk about that in a second. We are still hanging out at 100 degrees in Tucson. Not too bad at all. Those wind speeds have picked up just a little bit though, just a light breeze. We can handle that, right? 100 for San Manuel, 100 in Safford, 82 for our friends in Bisbee, 91 in Nogales, 100 for you in Sells, 81 for Portal, 101 for Casa Grande. Our radar is tracking up a little bit of that cloud cover though at this moment, and even in the Douglas region picking up some lightning a little bit ago. We do have a chance for a sprinkle or two for certain parts of southern Arizona this evening. Here is around 8 o'clock tonight, a little bit in the Elfrida area, mostly for Safford though. Spotty if you're hanging out in Benson. That storm cell rolling through a little bit though later on tonight. Where are the storms here in Tucson? The best chance for storms will be tomorrow. The best chance for heat will be later on in the week. We'll talk all about that up next, Val.
All right, Allie, thank you. This is the time of year when you get warnings of monsoon storms, but seems Mother Nature is taking her sweet time with that. 13 First Alert forecaster Allie Potter joins us now. Instead, we're just getting heat.
Yeah, we're getting hot, Valerie, and someone needs to talk to Mother Nature because something needs to change.
I'll do it.
Go ahead. Someone didn't wash their car. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I need premium.
The premium usually tends to work the more expensive. The Mother Nature just likes to ruin it, right? We like to see the storms, but we also like to see the heat because that high pressure helps with brewing things up, right? We have an extreme heat warning that will go into effect Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. It will expire Friday night at 8 o'clock. So if you're watching right now and you live in these areas in pink, you will be under this heat warning. So this does include San Manuel, Tucson, Green Valley, all the way south to Nogales, Sierra Vista. Now, if you're hanging out in Bowie, Elfrida, or Douglas, consider yourself the lucky ones. You are not under that extreme heat warning. So folks, that is that time of the year. Make sure to plan accordingly and also know your limits. Do that jog or take the dog out earlier in the morning or later on at night. Drink plenty of water. Make sure to check on your friends, your neighbors. Their ACs are working. They have plenty of water with them and they're staying hydrated. Most importantly, we can't stress this one enough. Look before you look. Make sure your pets and kids are not inside the vehicle as you go inside your home. We are going to be warming up to 105, and I know some of you are going, yeah, 105, we can handle that. It was 114 about a month ago, right? Well, it is hot considering for the month of August, okay? 104 by Wednesday, 105 by Thursday, 104 on your Friday. Already feeling the heat at home, 105 in Tucson, well, 5 degrees warmer than what we were just 24 hours ago for Tucson. 9 for Sierra Vista, 21 degrees warmer. There were some storms yesterday that are really cooling things down. Big changes though, right? 6 degrees warmer for Bisbee than 24 hours ago too if you're hanging out in Marana. Right now, now only 100 degrees. We can handle this, right? Those wind speeds are on the calm side for you, coming out of the west at 6 miles per hour. Checking in for Sierra Vista, 91 degrees, 93 in Nogales, 103 in Marana, Safford 97, 77 though for our friends in the Douglas region. That's all thanks to some storms that are kind of brewing there in that region. Over here, we're on the dry side. Unfortunately, we're not tracking any type of storms, but Douglas, look at you zooming in. Those storms have left you with some cooler temperatures, some nice relief for you. But that storm is starting to weaken a little bit though, unfortunately. We do have a chance though later on this evening, trying to squeeze out some positivity out there, right? A little bit of a chance for the Safford region, a slight chance for rain for Tucson. Best chance for storms will be tomorrow, starting from the east and moving on to the west. Chance for rain at a 30. Tuesday and Wednesday, at least there's a chance, right? That 7-day forecast includes the extreme heat heading into our midweek.
Need a heart-to-heart with Mother Nature.
Someone made her mad.
I know. Why are you mad at us? Jeez.
Someone did it. We got to figure it out.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, coming up, an unusual place for back-to-school shopping, why pawn shops are seeing more parents prepping their kids for the new school year.
But we want to be the first to alert you on that extreme heat warning that will go into effect on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's why we have 3 first alert weather days in a row. We do have a slight chance for storms though today and tomorrow.
All right.